Hello all, welcome to this tutorial. This tool is intended to be for the people who are just starting SolidWorks. We saw in the previous tutorial how to create this part. If you didn't have the chance to see how this part was created, please check my channel and check the previous tutorial. So, as I mentioned in that tutorial, that to create this part, I used one method of many other methods which can be used. Now, let us have a look at this. Obviously, now you are going to ask me why did I open 3 windows for the same part. Actually, they are not the same part, they are 3 different parts. However, the end result is identical part. So we can see here that this is part 41, this is 41.2, and this is 41.3. And now we can tell that these parts are identical by going to evaluate and check the volume. Now the volume for the first part, this number. Let's close it. Go to second part, the same as properties and the same volume. Close it and go to the third, mass properties and the same. So this is actually the method which is used by SolidWorks when they are testing the candidates for core professional exam. So they give you a sketch, for example, like this, and they ask you about the math. So regardless of the method you are using, the end result will be identical. Now let us check the future trees for these 3 parts, and as a first look, we can see that we have some differences. Actually, here we have 6, and here we have just 3 extruded cups. Okay, let's have a closer look. Now this is a part which we created in the previous tutorial. We can see that we created this rectangle. After that, we created this rectangle and we cut the whole box with this one. The same, you use cut for this part, and this also we cut here, use this, and we use this one. Okay, now the second part, let's look at 2. And one quick tip: if you want to see the history of creating this part, you can come close here until you have this hand, click, drag, and drop. And you see that we started this part by creating this sketch, and we extruded both parts, left and right. After that, we cut here, then we created this cut, and then in the back this cut. We created this cut with this circle, and then this cut also with this circle, and finally this hole. Now let us look at the third one, and maybe this is the most complicated between the other two, between these three parts. Now let's go, as I told you, with the history. Go back in history and you'll see the first box is very different. Then we created this one, then this, then this, then this one. Now here we see that we are using sketch 1 here, and sketch 1 here, and sketch 1 here, and sketch 1 here. And maybe you are wondering right now what's going on. Okay, so what happened is that we created this sketch. Let's have a quick look at this sketch. A little bit complicated one, I know, but some people like to make most of the parts using one sketch, although I don't prefer this method at all, because if you want to modify something, you will have to go back to the first sketch, and it's very difficult to find it. So I prefer to make it with different sketch. But however, now for this sketch, you can see that I created almost all the parts, all the features, from almost all of them, starting from this sketch. Now, after I finished this sketch, I created this extrude using just this area. You can see I use region 1, 2, and 3 here, and maybe in the future we are going to take a longer look at this method. Okay, and let's go ahead, and also we use the same sketch, and we created extrude only for these areas which are in violet, in this purple color. Now we made this cut using the same sketch, and this cut also using the same sketch. The last one we made a different sketch. Let us check this one. It's actually made using this tool, this rod, and it doesn't matter that it's out of the part, because we will have the cut anyway, like this, and that's it. Now, if you want to go back and make them arranged one next to other vertically, you can do it like this, And now we switch this one. And here we have it. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.